Roblox is a game that was made in 2006 by David Dynabazuki and Eric Castle, and along with that, multiple members of the Roblox community have took time out of their lives to investigate the history of the platform. But there are many fakers and a lot of people spreading false information. But I happen to know a lot more than your average Robloxian. Roblox's inspiration is very undocumented, and I am here to share how Roblox actually started. In 1988, David Dynabazuki and Jonathan Telemon-Shedletsky created the game Interactive Physics, a physics engine that was made for college physics students to study physics more easily. The engine would become famous across the US until April 1st, 1990, when a group of hackers hacked into the website's database and permanently shut down the program. After that incident, the two departed their own ways, David going on to work as a programmer for various different websites, and Shedletsky went to work on becoming a businessman. It was radio silence from the two for over a decade. In 1995, a man by the name of Dave Coles Julius founded the company
Playing Tech,
a computer programming and video game making company. Just a year later, in 1996, the company released their first game called Roblox. Sound familiar? Roblox was an online building game centered around building games and publishing them for the world to see. The game saw astounding success, selling over 5,000 copies within the first week of its release. Unfortunately, due to the electrical failure in Playing Tech's server room, almost every server caught on fire and forced Roblox to shut down. However, the game would reopen just under a year later in 1997. Around this time, the company would start hiring people to work on the game full-time. One of these people being Eric Castle. Eric Castle was interning to become one of the game's designers. He was eventually hired and would work on making multiple updates, improving the game's graphics. Eric loved the game so much he would make VHS tapes of him working on the game, and there have been a lot of channels dedicated to uploading these tapes. Then, in 2002, Playing Tech would get sued by Nike for over $100,000, and they would because they featured a Nike game on the front page of their website. This forced Dave Julius to cut everybody's salary in half. As a response, Eric Castle left the company in protest. It was at this time that Eric met David Bazuki at a coding convention in San Mateo, California. Damn, these are good. Okay. San Mateo, where's my script? What's that this time, dude? San Mateo, California. The two would become great friends and would eventually collaborate to make a game called Dynablox. The game was dangerously similar to Roblox, even stealing Roblox's motto, powering imagination. This would spark a 5-year-long competition between Roblox and Dynablox, with each company attempting to outdo themselves after every update. Eventually, in May 2007, David Bazuki rehired Jonathan Shedletsky to create a new, innovative update for the platform. And a few days later, they released their hats feature. Out of humiliation, Roblox shut down, knowing they couldn't make an update any better than the hats feature. And just a month later, Playing Tech would shut down altogether after filing for bankruptcy. And Roblox had won once and for all. Yay! Alright.